Hey guys, Soph and Shelf on the Grapevine podcast.
As you know, we're sponsored by Birmingham's own Shake It Well. To go get your bottles, you need to go across to the Instagram page and DM them on Shake It Well _Bravo Juice.
They are being delivered directly to your door now. Okay?
Right to your door.
Brand new service. So send them a DM, hit them up, let them know which flavours you want.
Yeah, man.
5 different flavours. And they will deliver it for you.
Hi, welcome to another episode of the Grapevine podcast. I'm Shell.
And I'm Soph.
And we're there.
We are. We're
episode
in our home. 64, 65 now.
65.
Yeah, man.
We're nearly at 69.
Oh. Are we?
We're still there. But yes, guys, yes, we're here with another guest today, as you can see. Guess the name.
Yourself, please.
My name is Kojo Anning.
He thinks he doesn't need an introduction. That's why he was just blank. No.
Well, you lot should have given me a little rundown or nothing. Just introduce yourself. Now, you're probably going to tell me to pack up as well and put down everything, all the cameras and that.
No special treatment right here.
Yeah, we always do, to be fair.
Episode 69 will probably be naked, people.
No.
It'll probably be naked show where just, the birthday suit show.
That would do well. We'd go viral.
I think we should play with people for episode 69. I think we should ask our Chloe to turn the camera upside down.
Mm-hmm. Really? Why?
Don't you get it?
Whatever.
And it's early in the morning and it's a Sunday, people. That's what I'm saying. That's how you lot start, yeah? Okay.
Listen, we used to start with alcohol. We don't do that no more. Our sponsor
is now non-alcoholic.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Shake
Pick
It
up our
Well.
sponsor.
Shake It Well, the Sky Juice, Birmingham's own.
It is.
Go check him out.
_Bravo Juice. All of the flavours there. All of the flavours here.
And he does deliver to your door. Probably himself.
The hard work, how is that?
Yes, man. Big up Bravo.
Yeah, man.
Big up Bravo. But thank you for joining us today.
No worries, man. I see this going to be a bit wild.
Why is that?
I just going by how it started already.
Did you not walk in and did you not greet us? Are we not very ladylike?
You're absolutely ladylike.
Are we not demure? Everybody's using that
know.
word. Everybody, and it's like you lot can't even know the difference.
Black people like things that sound French.
Right there and there.
Dictionary from time. It's not new.
Nobody uses it.
One
Where's
person
it come
says
from?
something and it goes absolutely viral. It's
Who actually said
I
something?
do not
Don't know where it came from.
I don't know. If you know, let us know.
Yes,
'Cause
please.
we don't
Write
know.
it in the comments, please, guys.
You started this madness. But yes, thanks for joining us.
No worries, man.
It is nice, but we always try to get to know people first. That's our little thing. We like to do a bit of a warm-up session. So our warm-up session consists of talk to the hand.
This is what this segment is
Talk
called.
to the hand. It's kind of our way of letting our audience get to know you.
Okay.
So let's set up talk to the hand. So we're going to ask you questions. We expect you to make your way around the hand. And we don't want you to have a shaky hand, but the questions probably will make you a little shaky, will they?
They might do. It depends.
I don't think the questions have anything to do with it. I can get through this.
They're purposely there to throw you off.
Okay.
That's the loudest it's ever been. Have you ever heard it before?
Give myself a good chance to get this right. Okay.
Yeah, you can have a little test run.
Have you got a steady hand?
Absolutely not.
Oh, really? You haven't done too badly, though. You got to the top of the
Yeah, so
pinky. See how quick you did that?
not too bad.
No? Actually, probably one of the best yet. Do you think?
Oh, serious? No way. Who's madder than this?
No, we've had worse. We've had worse. We've had worse.
All right.
All right, we're going to start. So, Kojo.
Yes.
How many times are we going to get him? 3? Can smack it 3 times?
Yeah, he's had a practice.
Okay, go.
3 times. Okay, so what's the worst drunk text message you sent or received of somebody?
Oh my
You're
God.
supposed to be making your way
Yeah,
around.
You've got it. It's a bit of both now. Some multitasking.
Yes, please.
Is it one or the other, right? Or both?
Both.
One.
Well, if you've got a good story of one.
The thing is, I don't think the wildest text I've probably sent that while drunk is, "Are you up?"
That's it.
Yeah, man. 'Cause the nasty shit happen when I get there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I don't be. Yeah,
Not beating around the bush when you get there.
yeah, yeah.
Not talking beforehand.
Just beat the bush up. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't be going there with foolishness.
You know when somebody tells you are you up?
Yeah, you know what that means?
You take a minute to reply. Because now you're like, let me just get in the shower. Let me just
reply?
Oh yeah. If you like him,
you're doing all this shit. And you're like, yes, I'm awake.
if you like him, you was hoovering at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I was just hoovering. I'm not asleep. Yeah. Yeah, if you like him now.
That is funny.
Totally mashed up that.
I have, I can't. Let me just answer the questions, man. Oh Lord, see what I'm saying? Okay, so and that's the most wildest thing I've sent, but I'll say in terms of people don't send me like
Rude messages.
They don't. They just send me. I get voice notes.
Okay.
So that's
What's
more.
this voice note then? Something very seductive. Something very, I don't know. Somebody angry.
No. Somebody just said I'm on my way to your house, and I was out. I was out heading home, and someone said I'm on my way to your house, and I ain't got nothing under my you know, the old Columbo jacket.
And what did
the
that
murder she wrote?
Make you do a divert?
Step on the gas. You know, step on the gas.
Fair enough. Cool. The next one, sex playlist or no music?
I got a joke about that, man.
Go on.
No, I think since the millennium, so since the I'll say since year 2000, everyone's been playing the same playlist.
You think so?
Yeah. We've all played the headboard playlist. You know that sound? The headboard. Anybody else got that album? The headboard. Yeah, as in. Ain't no music going on there. Just this.
Call it in your phone. The headboard.
Anybody heard this album? Maybe you might have heard it from the neighbors. Yeah, you want to hear the remix? Yeah, that one ain't out yet. That ain't out yet. No one don't play music like that no more.
It sounds like dance hall.
People, don't. I'm telling you, like, for me, the thought of playing music now makes me feel soft.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't know. Like, for me personally, that just feels like you're doing too much now. No, I'm saying maybe not for the lady, but for the guy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like I'm just doing too much now. Do you know what I mean? Because I think we've gone away as a society of making love to our women. The music don't reflect making love. So you've got men that ain't thinking about making love. They're talking about my pussy hole. What color is the pussy hole? The booty hole brown. And think about that. That is the impact that is having on people now. So I'm saying what it is rather than what it should be. This is what I'm trying to say. But I think what it is now is very much foolishness. So I think the thought of going to do that extra, I think you do that with your woman, you do that with your partner. A lot of people are having casual sex. So I just think that's probably why there's no real sensual things going on, no vibe.
Playlist,
yeah, do you know what I mean? Just...
That sounds like dance music. It does sound like...
The next time you not got that album, they're going to remember me. That's all I'm saying. Don't shout me out there.
But you know
embarrass my man.
Is if somebody does put music on and it's really not your vibe.
Yeah.
Lord
we spoke about this on our radio show not so long ago.
Yeah.
What they play
it can just go wrong. It just... something keeps sweaty.
Yes.
Oh,
sweaty
something greasy.
I had, what was it? Pretty Ricky.
No, really? Which song was that?
Ew.
Seriously?
Which one?
That
is corny.
Oh, yikes.
Were they doing the dance to it and that before they come to you?
Even mind if the dance was with it. Because at least I'd have some entertainment, some joke. I just felt cringy as hell.
Man's doing this. Man ain't work out, you know?
No.
Oh.
Man ain't worked out.
He's just better. At least I would have had a laugh.
I laugh. Oh my God.
But that was no.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that playlist, boy.
That's funny.
Throw everything off. Have you got one more question?
Didn't we have three?
I've got another one.
You're scared
no, it's not even a bad one actually.
No. Oh yes, that was it.
Well, it's not really getting to know him. It's just more of more knowledge. But anyway, who do you think Tidra Moses was talking about in her song "Just Want to Be Your Girl"?
Why? I don't know. Is there a story behind this?
There is a story
Tell me
behind
the
it.
story
Yeah.
behind it first.
You've got.
No, but I mean, that could be anybody. I don't know if there's someone close to her.
Okay,
Or...
no, celebrity.
It's a celebrity.
She was dating?
She watched a specific film and she fell in love with this celebrity.
Okay.
And wrote the song about him.
Tidra Moses. Okay. Celebrity film. Okay. I'm gonna say somebody like.
And remember, Tidra's quite seasoned as well.
Yes, she is.
I don't know why, but I'm just. I think it's a rapper. Okay, so I'm gonna say. Method Man.
Not far.
Close still.
Not far off, you know. Method is a good choice.
He was actually in that same film, wasn't it?
Oh yes, he is.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Method Man was in the film.
Think late 90s film. There was a lot of urban film.
Yeah, there was. This specific one.
Not Ice Cube.
No.
I don't think
Method Man
have a crush on the Cube.
No, but I'm just saying, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Circle. Oh God, sorry, that was very nice. Too early. Sorry.
I don't know. I think Method Man was my thing.
So it was Nas.
Oh,
Nas. I can
wow.
Nasty Nas.
So what? Why was it about Nas? Was it just a crush?
Because of the film Belly. So she saw him in Belly and fell in love with him, and then wrote the song based on that situation.
Interesting.
Maybe if you'd have known about that, you would have got with her, not Khalees.
Khalees?
I love Khalees. No, Khalees is stunning. I've always loved that.
She still look good.
Like, healthy?
They were toxic together though, weren't they?
Yeah. But,
that didn't work.
I mean, a lot of people are toxic together, to be honest. I think
a lot of it is based on a reputation.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. But yes, that's taught to the hand anyway, even though the hand just got mashed up. But it's cool.
Well done.
High five, you know what I mean?
Well done.
But yes, moving on. You literally this morning put up a little bit of a video on your new YouTube. What's it all about? It looks so interesting. I was like,
I have a show. So it's a series called Boys and Girls, right? Now, what I did was in 2017, I had just put out a feature film called The Weekend, right? And it went on Netflix and stuff. And I had to say the least, I had a really bad, horrible experience with my first feature film. Like, it really, really was a horrible experience. And I doubted myself, and a lot of things came out of that was negative for me. But so what I wanted to do, I wanted to kind of show if actually I could do this myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think when you do a partnership with someone, it feels like okay, because you don't know the film industry, whatever, you need to do that. But I just felt like there was a lot of qualities that I had anyway.
It's crazy, isn't it? This happens so much.
And then you start to realize that hold on, there's a lot of things here I'm seeing.
And do that myself.
You know what I mean?
But then you're paying other people to do, and it's really, I've got those qualities within.
Exactly. So for me, it was kind of like, no, let me see if I can direct. Let me see if I can write. I know I can write. Let me see if I can produce my own thing, right?
Yeah.
So I came up with a show called Boys and Girls, and it was about phone calls that I'd had with multiple people over the years. And they were all about negative relationships that people were dealing with, right? So the original thing was boys. I called it Boys, and it was about women who were on the phone. So so there's a couple of layers here. So the first thing is like the concept is, imagine like the idea came about from me just moving around town, overhearing people on the phone.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Overhearing people on the phone. You know, some people don't have no self-awareness. They don't understand that I'm on the bus.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm on the train, I'm on the bus.
People got loudspeaker on as well, so you're hearing both sides of the conversation.
Right. But most of the time, it's one side.
Okay.
Right? Originally, it will be like the person that you're next to. Right? If you're at a traffic light and you overhear somebody on the phone, you got as much as minutes as the light turns green, right? Before you drive off. But what we used to do is you hear a little bit of the story.
Yeah.
And then you'd have an opinion on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you understand? Like, when you drive off, you think, bro, like, you might see someone crying, you feel sorry for them, but you don't know if they're the problem.
They're crying.
Yeah.
We have all these assumptions on little bit of information, which is out of context. That we've had, but we drive off with it, we walk away with it.
Yeah.
And we start to ponder about those things ourselves, right?
That's true.
So So that's basically the concept.
Nice concept.
So I created a show called Boys, which was about these women who you hear a little snippet of the conversation that they're having. You don't hear the other person on the phone, but it's all about scenarios that men have put women in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about women dealing with men and some of the toxic stuff that's happening on the hands of men. So I basically wrote this, and then the day we finished filming, everyone's like, "You gotta do one for the man, them. You got to do one for guys. You have to." And I was like, "Really?" Because all I wanted to do was just show I could do my own thing. Do you know what I mean? Within 24 hours, I'd written the male version.
Wow,
That's
and I thought about all of the conversations that I've had with guys. This shit I'm trying to say. So I put that together, casted it within 2 days. All my actor friends and all the other people, and then we shot it. We shot it in a day, and then now I had boys and girls, and then literally I put it out. So I did it in London.
Yeah.
And literally I filmed it, got my guy Daryl, really, really great director. Also like great with the camera as well, DOP. So he filmed everything, and put everything together, really small budget, you know what I mean, barely a budget. And yeah, we just shot it really. Hired some cameras and just got it done, sound, all the other stuff. And then I put it on YouTube.
Mad.
This is 2017. I put it on YouTube. Both of them, both films, they were about like 12 minutes each.
Yeah.
But both of them got like over 1 million views.
Wow.
Yeah. But it got grabbed by Americans.
Okay.
So a lot of Americans were seeing this and going,
Taking the
losing
idea.
their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were losing their mind. They're like, oh my God, this is cool. And they were sharing it. 2017, YouTube is still kind of fresh a little bit. Do you know what I mean? In terms of, in terms of like really making an influence on it. People weren't really doing it like that. Do you know what I mean? So I put it out there, but my dumb ass, well, I mean, it wasn't dumb at the time because we didn't know about the licensing. I put all Lauryn Hill do up on there. I got Masego, and Masego wasn't big then.
No, he wasn't.
Do you know what I mean? I got his tune as the main tune. Let me tell you, it's 1 million views. They locked off both of them things. Yeah.
Oh no, what a shame.
They locked off both of those things. But what that showed me, right, was that the concept's there.
Yeah.
People love the storyline.
And you can't do it by yourself.
Yes.
Exactly. So what
you got the connections as well, because like you said, you got all of your actor friends in, and it was shot in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got,
But this is what I'm saying. So then now, fast forward, I was in LA and I was at this film festival, and I'm watching this film, and this film it's horrible. This film's horrible. And it won an award at this film festival. I'm sitting there like, there's no way I'm sitting there with what I got.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not gonna. So I literally, and there was a strike that happened in LA with actors and stuff. Like it kind of finished early this year, but it was most of like last summer and winter and stuff. And then I was like, listen, man, we're out here in LA. No one's allowed to film those in terms of like major projects. So I said, I got all these actor friends. Like, let's just put something together. So I just pulled that script back out. I updated it. Yes. I felt like it was a little bit dated from the conversations that we had before. Yeah. So I made it more relevant to now. What's going on? Got everyone together, and I'm talking about people that are in Bel Air, people that are in DC, Marvel. They're like people that got in like big shows. These are friends of mine. So we all got together. Everyone just blessed the project. And now we got like a 2024 version of it that's going to be released on November the 1st on my YouTube channel. And what I decided at first, it was 2 short films, but then I was like, you know what? I need to feed online with a bit more content. So what I've done is I've chopped up each call and made it an episode.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because then you can delve in on that specific subject matter. And I'm telling you, like, you know, I want to play you one.
Go on then,
preview.
Yes, please. I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little exclusive. I'll give you a little exclusive of one of the phone calls, just to kind of show you the level of things that you can expect. And
this will be released before it actually comes out, so this is a preview for all the viewers.
Yes, yes, it is.
I just got the results from the doctor. He said the chances of me becoming pregnant at this age aren't good. He wants kids. He's never going to stay with me when he hears this. How's it going to be fine, Mom? You're the one who told me to focus on a career and to not bring any kids here. I spent my whole youth doing what you told me to do. I got all these degrees, made a lot of money, but all I ever wanted to do was be a mom and have a family. Now my fucking relationship is in jeopardy. I just wish I would have had kids at a younger age because there's no limit on a career. You're the one who put a lot of fear into me, Mom. I don't have any of these experiences. These are your experience based off the decisions you made. I met a ton of amazing guys over the years. Where has that got me now, huh?
Wow.
Right.
I like that.
It is
And you
such
know,
a good concept.
doesn't it give you that thought-provoking feeling? Like you can kind of almost hear the mum on the other end in your head and just wondering like
What she's saying
what
back.
she's saying back. Yeah.
But I think it makes you think beyond it as well, beyond the conversation.
does.
Like, how long has this been going on
Because
for?
she sounds like she's resenting her mom, and obviously she's right. There is no, time frame for a career. You can start things at
Anytime.
any age, but kids, for us as women, the biological clock is doing its thing. That's quite deep.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like, the thing is like, I've written it so that people can digest life,
Yeah.
right? But the problem with, I think with film a lot of the time is it creates happy endings that people don't believe are real. So for example, you see a romantic guy or a great looking man or whatever, and then somebody presents themselves for you. If he hasn't arrived in the movie form,
Yeah.
then you think this man isn't what I'm waiting for, right?
Yeah.
But I think, and also we're so driven by happy endings in films that we don't believe that they can happen in real life. And this project really shows people that if you've dealt with any of these scenarios, and I guarantee you everybody has.
Yeah.
There's no hiding place in this project.
Yeah.
You're going to relate to so much, or you're going to know people that have been in these
through that.
scenarios.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Definitely.
And the reality is there's still time to do something about it. If you're able to watch this,
Yeah.
your happy ending can still happen in real life.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Deep.
It is, isn't it?
It is deep, and I like to create content that makes people think.
Yeah.
And really, sometimes you got to show something bad to get something positive. And I think there's comedy in there, there's lighthearted scenarios in there, but there's especially the stuff with the guys, right? That I think is going to hit people more than anything, because you're about to hear what men are talking about for real,
Yeah.
right? And you're going to say,
We don't like that.
but I think you're about to hear like what men really, really are going through.
Yeah.
Because men don't always speak up.
No, men do speak.
So
They speak
between themselves.
Do you have any male friends that tell you about what they're
Yeah.
going through?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about then?
Yeah, but I mean, as like if you've got a partner, they don't speak to you on that level.
I know, but what I'm saying is, so the thing is, men do communicate.
Yeah, they do.
It's just that they
do.
don't communicate with their partners.
No.
Now, the reason why they don't communicate with their partners most of the time, why? Because there's jeopardy there,
Yeah.
right? Your male friend can talk to you. They ain't nothing that's going to be lost if he's honest,
Yeah.
right? But it's about creating an environment somebody can be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we all want, isn't it?
And it's just the way it's mirrored. It's just what it looks like for the woman on the other side is definitely not what it is from their side. A lot of the time, it's really crazy.
But some of the things they do conceal, it's like, why the hell?
I mean, you're not
Were you hiding that? Because you wouldn't have got the reaction that you thought you might have got. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like men hide things for no reason.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't.
Well,
There
I
are
think
some things that could be open about, but then when, if you find out something, you're like, hold on a minute, you could have actually said,
Well, check this out. I'm like this. I will always feel comfortable to share what I see you receive well.
Yeah. This is true.
So you ain't about to be someone new to me, right? Because I live with you. I seen how you act when your boss tell you something. I see how you act when your mum tell you something. So why am I
different
going
when
to
you
be?
live with the person, though. It's different when you live with the person, because you see them in all different types of scenarios, and like you said, what they receive and how they receive it.
Everybody's different, though. Not
Yeah,
everybody can
but
take.
even all your friends, you know how to talk to them. You don't live with them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk to all of them the same,
that's true.
right? Because of how they've shown you how to treat them, right? So the reality is, it's not always just about living with someone. It's we show everybody every day how to treat us.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're turning around and go, you could have told me that. Nothing about me has ever said I was comfortable receiving information like that because I haven't shown you that.
Yeah.
That's why you thought you couldn't tell me something. So I think we've got to do a better job of showing people the things that we are genuinely able to deal with, rather than tell people after the fact, oh, you could have told me.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely here to kind of rubbish this thing that men don't communicate. I think, also it's understanding that our communication is physical. It's not verbal, right? And if you're paying attention to your man, you will be able to tell that his behavior is off, right? You won't tell by him talking. I always say to people that one of the laziest things you can say to a man is what's wrong. It's lazy. It doesn't mean that nothing about that says you really want to know what's going on. But if you change my environment, if you sit me down and start giving me a head massage, or I will start, you've made me comfortable to just tell you how my day was.
Yeah.
But what's wrong is lazy. And men know that. So that's why we just think, she don't really care. She don't really know. So I'll just hold this on and continue.
But it's a vice versa thing for us as well. We feel that way sometimes. So sometimes we just change in our mood and not necessarily speak up either.
But I think the verbal aspect is how you communicate. So I think men have to do a better job of understanding that and not just be physical with you guys. You know what I mean? And just be like, okay, I've got to speak to her because that's how she communicates. You know what I mean? So it's a two-way street.
Each other halfway.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. So yeah,
it's hard.
It is.
But that is interesting. I really like that concept.
I think that'll do really, really well. And don't worry, we'll share it and everything. And
this
we'll
guy viral. I'm telling you, look now.
Well, at this moment in time, right now,
it will.
definitely.
This thing is going berserk when it drops.
But the other thing about it is that since you've been talking about it, you can see the excitement in you.
Do you know what it is? Because I think the number one conversation people do have is relationships, and not just like, you know, from a dating perspective, just family and friends. And even that one, that was about a relationship, but ultimately it was about her relationship with her mum. Because how many of us can relate to, don't bring no picnic here, you know, and she don't bring no picnic here. And all of a sudden, where's my picnic? Where's my grandchildren? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And there's people that have been pressured with that, that have been told, you better get your education and all the other stuff, and they go and get that. And now it's like, now you're pressuring me about where's your grandchildren. It's like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You know
you get used to this lifestyle.
Exactly. And that's a conversation I've had with multiple women, but one specifically was in a situation where that man wants children.
And again, that aspect of it as well, because she's now is she even going to tell him she can't have children? And then, she don't want to lose him.
And she's just said her relationship's in jeopardy. But this is the thing. How many of us go through, you know, your family, certain members of your family controlling what you do in your life? And a lot of people go through that, you know, they don't always talk about it.
Sometimes your parents try and live through you.
Yes.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? They try and fix their problems through you. And it's like, hey, that stuff you went through. Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got to say sorry to Calvin. I don't even know who Calvin is. Why are you telling me who's Calvin? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's all of these things that our parents, and me as a parent as well, I always try to really make sure that I'm not enforcing my fears on my son. Do you know what I mean? And just allowing him to kind of have his own experiences.
About stuff.
And I'm here when you need me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Easy to do with boys, though. Easier to do with boys.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know, just because you're here, because boys they don't lean to you on that level. Like with the girls, I feel like they're just so inquisitive and they want to know so much. You saying that to a boy, he will pull up and speak to you when he needs you. It won't be something that's all the time. Where I feel like girls can constantly be on your case. There's something always going on.
Yeah.
Especially when it gets to that teenage year.
Well, you lot walked it, so you don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard. The girls
what are some of the challenges you think you face as a woman, as a young woman in your teens? Like, what are the things you lot were thinking about?
Boys.
You need some more drink?
No.
This drink is called the truth.
My head just went.
You should take a little nervous sip, you know.
It's alcohol free.
But what were you
thinking about? Like Shell said,
you worry about boys?
Boyfriends, and not just boyfriends though. For me, it was image as well. And I felt like image was important, but because you're looking around and you're thinking, what's cool? How to dress, how to wear your hair, you know, you want to fit in.
What's in?
And you know what? For me, I was like, yeah, I'm a dark-skinned girl, yeah. Dark-skinned girls weren't in the 90s like that.
Why are you saying
There
that?
There weren't.
It was a light
When
skin.
we were in school,
yeah, it was.
everybody wanted,
Yeah.
you know, the biracial
But
girl with
she's
the pretty
saying that.
hair.
She's saying that though. We had one black guy in our year, and whose boyfriend was he, Sophie?
Well, hold on. Oh, wait. What you talking about?
No,
What you talking about? You talking about, son?
no, it's not. It's not about. But yeah, but then I still got. Oh, you're bleak. You're block. I still got that as well, Michelle. Not from him, but from other people. We all got our fair share of shit.
We did.
You know what I mean?
We did.
But as much as we can look in the mirror at home, get dressed. We used to get dressed up. We used to, you know, have the braids, like the bandana around our heads, and
Definitely.
you know, we thought we looked cool. But there would always be some idiot saying, "Oh, look at these lot."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or,
Here we go again.
Also, was it predominantly white people?
Yeah, because we're from Warsaw. I don't know if you heard of Warsaw. So yeah, it was predominantly white and Asian, wasn't it?
in our
So
school,
we was just definitely not in the numbers, was we? So it was a bit different. It was a different experience.
Yeah, definitely.
It was.
It's not like how our kids are growing up now in school,
And it's
there's a bit more of it. Yeah, diverse. It wasn't like that for us.
Nope, not at all.
So
But I feel like we tackled it well, though.
We did tackle it well, but that's because we chimed into our creative side, Michelle.
And that's why we were popular. Yeah, we did.
Can I touch your hair?
I think it's love work. It's work for me. Change up the hair, and it's like, oh, I like it like this. I like it like this without the plaits.
The Indian gal were getting, can I buy your hair?
No. But moving on, we actually wanted to hit a little bit of a topic because we're all in our 40s.
Yes, we are.
40s. And it's just a whole different, I don't know, for me personally, a lot has changed from since I've turned 40 and my life has turned around. I lost my nan at 40. That was the middle of the family. And I feel like from since then, I think I've become more spiritual. I feel like I've changed who I'm around, where I want to go in life. It's just been so different. And I feel like I have to talk from a place of like wisdom. I've got grandkids. So for me, I feel like a lot's changed for me. But you going into your 40s, you're slightly older than us. We're like 42, 43, slightly older. How is it for you? What changed for you predominantly in your 40s?
We want to hear from a man's perspective as well, because obviously we know what we go through as women being in our 40s, but...
I feel like men get better with age.
Oh, really?
I think the world trusts you.
You feel like you're in your prime now.
Yeah.
I think we become, in our 40s, I think the average man can deliver what a 20-year-old woman was talking about.
Yeah.
Right? So in your 40s, you have a little bit more stability. The world trusts you a bit more.
Yeah.
When you become a family person as well, that there's more care towards you because you've got responsibilities, right? So the world looks different, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're probably coming into your financial stride as well. Like at
Should
40,
be.
Yeah, but I'm talking. I think the average person, it is like. I think the average guy, I think it is for them. Whether they're being successful or not is a whole different. That's an individual thing.
Yeah.
But on average, you know, at 40, you know what you're doing. You ain't about to be the new guy at work. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be.
Be experienced.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like the new guy at work. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it should be. And in your 40s, you're supposed to be in your stride of life now. This is what I'm gonna do. This is my profession. This is what it is for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you should really have motion, and I think clarity as well. For men, I think men on average become mature, and I'll say that in the sense of, without trying to make it like individualistic, it's just like generally speaking, I think if you're doing foolishness, you know you're doing foolishness.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you've chosen to do foolishness.
Yeah.
This isn't a...
You should have learned those lessons by now.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's more of a solid statement that whatever I'm choosing to do is what I want to do, kind of thing. So there's no more...
no excuses.
Yeah, there isn't really excuses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm choosing to do this, and I know what the consequences are.
Yeah.
Of course.
So that's what I mean more about maturity of kind of like, hey, it is what it is. Like, whatever outcome I get from my behavior, then I know what it is. I'm not going to be in shock and, oh my God, you know what I mean? So I think on average, I think 40s it gives you, for men, I think, you know, if you feel established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You feel established. You fall into wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You fall
Yeah.
into wisdom. You start hating the new music that they're picking you listening to.
Oh my God.
And you start sounding like your mum and your dad.
Yes.
You know
it
what I'm
was
trying to say?
I know, it's true.
noise.
You never thought you'd get there.
No.
They don't think they're going to get there.
No, it's
And I
true.
pray it's a blessing to get there. Because some people don't even make it.
No.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, you're right.
So you want to get to be 40 years old moaning. Do you know what I mean? That is a privilege.
It is.
So for me, I think it's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah.
I I'm not of the 40's a new 30 and you know all that nonsense. No, ask your kneecaps what 40's.
God.
Yeah,
It's the aches and pains.
you wake up and you sprain your ankle. How you sprain your ankle sleeping? That's 40.
You know what? I woke up, I felt 40 this morning because I didn't get much sleep anyway. But I did some gardening yesterday evening. Yeah, it's not the same as
See what I'm saying?
gardening 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
All I did, I got, the big scissors. So I got the big, the weeping willow outside my house.
Yeah. It's proper weeping.
Well, it was no longer weeping. I trimmed that mofo down, you see. Oh my God. But obviously it requires a lot of,
That
upper
motion.
body. So my arms this morning, I was like, whoa. I stayed in the shower for ages and I literally just let the hot shower run on my back and my arms just for about 10, 15 minutes before I even thought about scrubbing myself because the aches and pains just from the chopping and then
It is.
obviously
It's
raking
real.
it up afterwards.
All
I
of that
was
stuff.
like, my back, my left arm, my right arm. And
This is what I'm saying. There's supposed to be a man there. What,
was like,
that's it. There's supposed to be a man there.
Oh, do you
You're
know
not
what?
supposed to be putting your body through
No,
that.
and you
I
know
don't live
what?
with my partner.
That is actually true.
I don't live with my partner, so it's not something.
But is he alive?
I'm not. Yes.
Okay.
I'm alive.
So
I'm not gonna lie, right?
No, wait, I don't live with my partner. He's still alive. He should be coming over there and doing all that stuff.
Do you want me to tell you
What's his
something?
name? Calvin Breed?
He's alive.
You know what it is?
I don't know what you go with that excuse though. I don't live with my
No,
partner.
do you know what it
happened?
is? I don't ask him to do things
Why?
like that because it's not his house.
Right, so
It's not his house. So do you know what I mean?
You one of those.
He's got his own house to do his own stuff. He's got enough to do. So I'm not going to pressure him with come and cut this and come and
Why is it
do
pressure?
this. Because I knew he was busy at that time. I'm not going to lie. He was busy at that time.
It's a garden. You can make time.
I knew that was cool.
No, he was busy with the kids. So, it's just not something that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, drop your kids to come and do something for me. I would never ever say
No,
that.
but I'm saying, but you can say, oh, when you got time, can you help me in my garden? And
I'm not gonna lie, it was a spare of the moment thing. Because I drove
fair
home, right? I drove home and I looked at the tree and I just thought, I've got to do it. So I put the dinner on and left the dinner on and just went outside.
Let me tell you something.
So it wasn't planned. And to be honest with you, bless him, love you, babe. He did say to me afterwards, I'm proud of you for doing that. He did. Because I am not, wait, laugher. I am not a gardener. I will do anything else around the house. I will wash up. I will cook, clean,
You
whatever.
are funny.
But I hate gardening. And he did. He messaged me afterwards. I said, I was trimming the tree and that. And he was like, and I obviously showed him a little video and he's just like, I'm proud of you, babes. I was like, oh. But no, I wouldn't ask him to do those things if he doesn't live there. So it's not his duty. Okay. If we're living together, be like, yeah.
You're better than me, boss. I know my last garden experience. I fell off the freaking ladder, cut on my edge. And we were looking up. And my son was over me and I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm never doing this again. I ain't doing it again. And I'm telling you, one side of my hedge is cut down because I can reach it. The other side is wild.
When
You've
things
seen
are
it?
high,
It's
yeah.
wild. I said, I ain't touching it. I don't give a toss. I'm paying somebody to come and do it. Everybody I ask is like, I ain't got time to do it. I'm like, okay, well, it will get done when it gets done. I'm not going back up there because I nearly
Do you know
bust
what?
my neck.
I'd say the beginning of this year, maybe one of my New Year's resolutions was to become more of a traditional man. Right? So when you hear men talk about, we want a traditional woman,
Yeah.
I always ask myself, right? But what part of me is traditional? Like, what do I do that's traditional, right? If I'm looking for that in a partner, and one of the things I started doing is learning how to cook like properly.
Like,
Throw it down.
not home cooked.
Yeah, not like traditional food, but like proper meals. You know what I'm trying to say? Like food. Not snacks and little sandwich, like food, So I was like, I want to just learn how to cook things, and I'm starting to get really good at doing it because I'm great with instructions. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I've just took that aside, but I've always been able to like do the gardening or fix a tire, or do you know what I mean? Or if you know when you get in her car and all the lights are like it's Christmas, just everything on like Santa Claus is coming. And she don't even realize. And that's what you don't do. You don't get the car. All the lights on. You don't realize like it ain't your car.
I've got a confession. That is my car.
Ignoring the light, you know.
I'm like, is that a light?
And then when you break down now. Yeah, me and the kids are stuck on the A406. Yeah, but I'm saying but I'm saying I want to be the guy that sees the lights on and be like, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So men like to feel useful.
Yeah.
We like to feel useful.
They do.
If we're in a situation where we don't feel useful, then we won't stay there long.
Yeah.
So as much as you're saying it's not his responsibility, sometimes it's nice for us to feel like, oh, my woman needs me for something.
Yeah, I know. And I know he feels like that as well. To him.
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody in my life like that to do those things. Because I had a single moment or two, couple of years on my own.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't in that mode of having anybody do anything for me, even like feel funny about asking my brothers to come and do something. I just didn't. Mm-hmm. I'd rather pick up the phone and find a handyman or whatever. You know, that was just me.
For me, I feel like as a man, I'm useless. If my woman needs something, we always got to go download the app, or we got to go on phone and next man to go and do. Do you know what I mean? Like the traditional man would attempt
to do it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like we might mash up all the lights in the yard, but hey, I tried, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Now it's more expensive, I understand. Now we got to rewire the whole thing. But I tried.
You tried. And you know that you've...
There you go. But a lot of men now, it's like, what app are we downloading to get this done?
But I don't even think men have tools anymore.
Which man owns a toolbox?
They don't own toolboxes. I swear down, they don't own toolboxes.
I don't know, but I got toolbox. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah? You live in your own place. Absolutely. We need a little wrench, spanner. I'm just saying, like, a lot of guys I don't feel like, you know, we're asking for traditional women, but I think we've got to concentrate on what makes us traditional men. Yeah. It's not just about paying bills and all the other stuff. It's about being useful around the house and the car and all of those things.
No, to be fair, my man's good with the car stuff. Yeah. When I needed a new toe, he was like, come babe. I was like, okay. Yeah. You know, so he's good like that. It's just me and my
gotta let it
pride
go.
And the independence type thing. Like, even on the way here, he messaged me, let me know if you need petrol. I put petrol.
She was like, I don't even know what he messaged me. She was like, what? What was your face? She's like, huh? What's he mean? That's what she's like talking to the phone.
I'd already put petrol in, but I did thank him and I said, thank you, baby. That is beautiful of you, but I already put petrol in.
That's fine.
So I'm good. So he is amazing like that. Good. He is.
Good.
It's just me. I need to,
I don't think they did anything bad.
Let down a little bit. Let my guard down.
I just think that
I am used to just doing stuff.
But that's the thing. I think that's also I always say to people, the longer you're single, the more habits you start doing, and you become difficult to live with.
It's scary.
Difficult to be with. And that's everybody.
Scary.
That's everybody. So like when people say, okay, be careful of this break that you're talking about, because how many chapters in your book is it now? Do you know what I mean? And now you become this person that like your own space. You don't like sharing your space. I like my towels this way. I don't like the toilet seat like that. Do you know what I mean? And then you become hard to live with. Yeah. And I had to look at myself and realize my little things that irk me and try and just kind of loosen those things and allow somebody to come and show you something different.
Yeah, that's true. People show you what they want to show you. And if you don't like what you see.
Because the worst thing is, I heard a woman say, how you meet someone is how they're choosing to love themselves.
Ooh.
Yeah, how you're meeting someone is how they're choosing to love themselves, right? So I can't meet someone with short hair and talk about, how come you never have your hair long? No, that's how I met them, right? Or if you meet someone that don't go to the gym, why don't you ever work out? That's how I met them. That's how they want to love. That's what it is. They're perfect for somebody. If you know you desire certain things, then you got to leave that person alone. Don't get to them and start telling them how to now start being.
But I feel like that's something you must do when you get to your 40s, though, because you definitely do know what you do.
Well, you give less Fs when you get older. Do you know what I mean? Like, that ain't not stressing you out like that. No. I mean, it is what it is.
That's definitely something that I found. Like, in my 30s, I feel like it was easier to get stressed. But now I feel like I'm getting older. I can't afford to get stressed over this, and this. No. Let me just shut that down or, remove myself from a situation for a bit rather than put myself through stress and strain, and worry. Do you know what I mean? It's like we ain't got time for that now.
No. And it's easy just to not be around certain people. It really is.
Certain situations and certain environments.
Definitely.
That's definitely one thing I've taken into my 40s, because I was a bit more of a stress head in my 30s. I'm not doing it now. I'm getting older. We need to look after ourselves up here. Do you know what I mean? And as our kids are growing as well and they're watching us, and, you know, we've got to consider them and their feelings too. It's all been, you know, that being a role model thing as well. Yeah.
But yes.
We gotta move on. Gosh, time's ticking. But I'm really enjoying this episode, though. You know,
is it? I know, I can tell. So we always try to do a music segment because we do radio every Tuesday.
Right.
we do. Which you're going to start listening to now, Kojo, and you can stream it from where you live.
Oh, okay, nice. What station is it?
It's
Hot 92. Birmingham.
Yeah.
Birmingham's ghetto radio station.
Yeah,
I love it.
So we've been on there 3 years, Jan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every Tuesday, drive time, 6 to 8.
Wicked.
Yeah.
That's a good slot, drive time.
It's
It
lovely.
is, it is.
We do get a lot of listeners and we get some interaction because we do, you know, a bit of music and a bit of talking on whatever's
A lot of
going on.
talking. I don't know. Sometimes it makes you feel like we are talking. Sometimes we feel like we're talking too much. Management, we're like, where's the advertisements then?
Like, oh, we got over by 2 minutes. Yes, ads.
But yeah, because we like to do a little bit of a music segment. We just thought we'd pick up on shady songs this week. Songs where you've got females talking about their shady habits in relationships, etc. But because you like the tune so much, you don't even realise they're talking that shit.
About. It's only when you reach this age and you're like,
You're like, wait there, you was really talking about that, and I was singing
as a
along.
teenager, like singing out your heart in the shower or whatever, and then you grow up and you're like,
There's one thing, you can know the lyrics but not digest them.
this
No,
is
and
it.
this is what it is. Yeah.
Sure.
Let's see if you can kind of like chop up the lyrics and kind of see if we can talk about and analyse. This one is a popular one. If you get this wrong, boy, so come out of the studio. I know that you're somebody else's guy, but these feelings that I have for you, I can't deny. She doesn't treat you the way you want her to. So come on, stop fronting. I want to get with you. What your girl don't know won't hurt her. Anything to make this love go further.
What song is it? Finish it.
Yeah. You can. That was
Ain't that you're the one for me? Is that SWV?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, look at her. Teeth in people, man. Nasty. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the song.
But did you really deep the lyrics when you were younger?
I mean, if guys listening to this, we be like, of course, isn't it? Yeah. We need that. Yeah. This isn't that kind of hard to.
Yeah, but I still don't feel like I was hearing what she was under at the time.
No, I was
think
more like,
sometimes,
let's listen to the beats and let's,
Yeah.
look at the video and all of that.
And that's what it is. I feel like
The
that was
distraction.
it was the video for me.
Because most of these songs were kind of like in the
Shady.
90s.
In the 90s, people loved taking other people's man.
But why did it feel like
That's all it was.
Why-
It's ridiculous.
Why did it feel like you got more shady songs from the females more so than the men? Because the men were doing the reach out for the love.
The men
I
were
need
in
you
the
back.
desert,
Grabbing the air.
Baby, come back.
dancing in the rain, singing in the rain and all of that, declaring their love, half naked.
Yes.
You know what? It does sound a bit wild to hear that the women were actually going
I feel
on.
like they sound more shady.
When
The
you
men
deep
seem
it.
like they were more in love.
Oh, okay. This is smaller now.
Can zoom in.
Yeah. Okay. Is this another female
This is
track?
old school shady though, this one is. It's a bit older.
Oh, yes. This is the one we were talking about in the car, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I need you to hold me just a little bit tighter. This is not as obvious. It's not as obvious as the last one. Say I'm not to blame. Kiss me and tell me you wanted it too. And I shouldn't feel ashamed. Need you to hold me just a little bit tighter. Say I'm not to blame. Kiss me and tell me you wanted it too. And I shouldn't feel ashamed for loving you the way I do. I love you. That was the ad lib.
I love you.
It's beyond my control.
I love you.
Even though you're my girlfriend's boyfriend, I don't want to let you go.
Crosses.
Yeah,
Crosses.
do you remember that song?
I know the song.
You know the song?
Coming to me. Play
It's a harder one, you know. It's a harder one.
I know the song though.
You'll be like, oh yeah.
This is
Best friend.
who's this?
Gwen McRae.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got the name.
So this is her best friend's boyfriend. They've been through thick and thin.
And she teethed his Ross.
No,
Women with voice like that used to tease people, man. Anyway. Yeah, you can't fight that. Don't fight. Yeah, sometimes you have to let that man go because you don't want it with Gloria. You don't want it.
Wow, Gloria, you know.
But it's that time.
Yeah,
it's
Gloria or
and
Marcia
Cynthia,
or
Marcia. All of them. They'll go out to the rave with one man, come back with the next one. Not sir. Winston.
And then they're on the phone the next day. You never know what we could pick up last night, you know, Marcia. It was looking good in the club, you know. Nah.
You know they had that big hair as well. You know the hair.
That wig that don't even fit. No, sir. So that was the error. But that one's shady.
Very shady.
Warrior.
Very shady.
You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, listen. You know, talk about this girl power thing, I tell you. Yeah.
The last one is really easy though. I feel like this one's
We need an easy.
That's just the chorus.
Yes. I don't even need the words for this.
No, you don't. No.
Oh, Lord.
No, you
I
don't.
can love you. I can love you. I can love you.
Better than
she can.
Mary J. Is it Mary J?
Yes. With our little Kim. Yes.
You don't love me. Oh, Lord. And she's complaining now about things in her life. This is crazy. This is absolutely wild.
But yeah, deep in it now. Everybody was just on a teething thing.
Guys, this is a good way to kind of
Wondering why you don't love me.
Because he's got a woman.
No one was saying this though. No one stopped the DJ because she's got a whole DJ. Hello.
I feel like the only people that keep it real is like if you go to a yardie dance, the DJ
will chime in.
That thief Mary man. Bitch.
And they'll actually out people in the dance as well. Be like,
No, you remember what you take it? Alana man. Hey.
but it'd be like, put up your hand if you ever take somebody, man. Like, come on. Oh my God. But people will actually do it.
That is so funny.
But
Pulling up the lyrics, you know. Yeah, crosses, yeah. Thieving people, man. Just like Vivian. From Hansworth. Yo, you be in the dance, like, let me leave. I say expensive, man. I try my business. That's
so
funny.
shady. But we are going to just give you one example of how the men were feeling at that time, though, because I feel like the men gave us all the little song. But this is not the most obvious, but it's one of our favourites, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got to do this one because it's just so over-exaggerated version of a traditional man.
Yes. Seeing as we were talking about traditional men. Do you remember this song?
Who's this?
Men of Vision. Same era as Jodeci and H-Town. Yeah. They weren't as popular, but they were brilliant.
Yeah.
But if you've not heard them, just listen to the words.
Yeah.
The words say it all. Between like a queen, I wouldn't hesitate to give you everything you need. Cook your dinner, wash your clothes. If you are born before you,
I cut this foolishness off, man.
I'm at
Cut
your
this off.
mercy.
Cut this off.
What do you mean?
There was a nice list there of things that he's
Yes.
Yeah, he said it in the morning now. When they lick 12 o'clock now, do that thing yourself. Yeah, it's midday now. Hello.
Out of
Yeah,
order.
yeah, morning gone. Yeah, it's midday now. Sorry. Cut your own garden. Sorry. Yeah, I said it in the morning. Yeah. Thank you. It's 11:59. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, let's listen to the lyrics in the morning. You asking him in the evening, talking about, you said it. Yeah, hello. Sorry. I'm done. Time to go now.
Oh my God, yes, Kojo.
I'm joking.
That was just an example.
Yeah, it's just an example. But a lot of the men then were they were so in love in the 90s. They were. That was.
Why do you think that they were so in love in the 90s?
They were just on a different level to what the women were just on. I'm going to take whatever I want, and the men were, I want to be with one person.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I feel like most of it wasn't about women being by themselves. The music didn't promote being by yourself.
Yeah.
It didn't promote that. The music, you have to remember. Look at the club scene. I was in a club 2 years ago. I think it was around Christmas time, and this is the first time I was like, wow. All the men were on that side. All the women were by this side. Like a big gap in the middle.
Yeah.
A train could have come through that gap. And I'm like, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
The music doesn't even bring you together.
When we were first going out back in the day, it wasn't like that at all.
You went out to get a little dance.
A little one dance.
Went out there.
One wine.
Women dancing with men in the club now it's like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't understand that and maybe guys have been a little bit part to blame in terms of hypersexualizing scenarios, right? But it wasn't about that. I was okay back in the day. Go and get a little dance, right? And I go home.
Yeah.
That's it. I was cool with that. If you like a girl, you swap numbers. You know, it was a house phone back then anyway, so you had to ask permission anyway.
If on the Sunday morning you get a phone call on your house.
Mom, it's for me.
Exactly.
Stop snoring, thank you.
Or can you put down the phone on the other end, please? You can hear people pick up the phone on the other end.
Yes. Who is Tracy? Tracy, hello? Who are you? Mom, please. Okay, you don't even live here. Like all of that stuff, like is what it took. But you met someone, you had a good time, and you know what I mean. Do it later, but everything now is about, women don't need this. They don't need that, and there's always a reaction to an action. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like you, and again, men have done stuff that have caused women to become how they are.
Yeah, of course.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And you can tell in the music. I think music is the default setting for how society moves.
Yeah.
Right? And whatever we start to consume becomes the narrative.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've just really got to get back to that place if we possibly
can.
But
I feel like that's where we feel like we would go back to our old school music because that's a comfortable place. Because what you listen to now today is just not the one.
No.
The lyrics are bad.
Yeah.
It's just got nothing, I don't know. I just don't get nothing out of it.
Nothing positive.
No. And if you do, it's because they've probably used an old school beat.
Yes.
And done to grab you in.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They use a sample of an old thing. You be like, oh, you understand? They be like, no, this ain't my Maria. I don't know if you can take it. Don't you want to say me neck? What happened to Maria? What happened to Maria? Maria got arrested, disrespected. She got left on the road because she didn't have no man to come fix her car. Yeah, because she's talking about in the morning. Like, now Maria gone.
Girl,
what happened to Maria? I don't know if you can take it. The disrespect is in our face, people, and I've had enough. I'm going to say something. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say something.
On that note.
Straight away. Now you want to say me necking. How? That's 20 seconds into the song. Somebody just took off their clothes already.
It's true,
20 seconds.
Oh, God. I'm laughing because it is actually true. You're right. Like, no waste no time.
This is that.
What happened to Maria? Can we put a search out for Maria? Anybody? Carlos, where's she at?
Carlos.
DJ Khaled just come kill Maria,
And another one.
Yeah. There's a couple other people that he just murdered at them.
Oh, God.
Maybe Maria was part of this Diddy thing that's been going on. Maybe she was at them Diddy parties, and that's why we ain't seen her since. Anyway, I've said enough, people.
With that being said,
oh God, we're leaving on a happy note. That was funny.
Thank you
Leaving
for joining us today. Give them your social media handles.
Oh, my social media handles are Kojo Anim Live on everything.
Yeah, man.
MySpace, High Five.
High Five, you know.
Black Chat.
What?
Someone's here from the 90s. Somebody.
You probably have got a high five account. You've been around for that long.
I've got a Nokia 3310 as well. DM me. Kojo Anim live on everything. Please do check out Boys and Girls.
Go check it out
on my YouTube channel.
Amazing.
Yeah, YouTube channel, Kojo Anim live. Episode 1 drops November the 1st. It's very, very, very entertaining. Do you know what? I don't know, man. I'm in town for like 2 weeks, so I'll see if I can maybe knock something together. I'll try and see if I can do that actually. But I just, it's ready for the world to see.
Yeah,
some you're gonna see some familiar faces as well.
Oh, lovely.
TV shows. So yeah, man, I'm really excited about Boys.
Can't wait.
Forward to that.
And yes, guys, go add us up on the Grapevine.podcast on Instagram, the Grapevine Podcast on YouTube.
Yes, please.
Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Catch us on radio as well.
Yeah.
Hot92.net.
Every Tuesday.
Drive time.
Day, 6 till 8. For more of this, banter with Soph and Shell.
Yeah, man.
News and gossip.
Our Quiet Storm section won't be the same again after today.
Well, whenever we play Menavision now, I swear I'm just going to think about this conversation.
No, when I come to Birmingham as well, I'll come and check you out in the studio. I'll come and check you out. I like Birmingham. Big up, Brum.
Yes, big up, Brum. And yes, guys, we'll see you again soon.
Yes, guys.
Take care.